Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taj and I'm a paycheck budgeter documenting my financial journey here on YouTube. If you are returning, welcome back, beautiful budgeter. In today's video, we are going to be doing our December budget. So if you are interested in how I budget for the month, then keep on watching.
Get out the way. Who got a watch? Who got the time? I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk.
All right, beautiful budgeters, welcome back. So in today's video, I am going to be doing my December budget. Now, this is going to be a little bit different because I'm a little confused, girl. So as you may already know, if you watch my videos, I am a weekly budgeter. I budget paycheck to paycheck. And so I feel like that's what works for me. That's what I've been doing from the beginning. I've looked at videos where budgeters are doing monthly big budgets, and it does seem like a great way to kind of just make sure that you stay on track. But it just never, I'm not going to say it didn't make sense to me, because it does make sense. It just didn't, I just couldn't understand how to incorporate it into my budget. I'm still confused on a lot of things and how it works after watching tons and tons of videos. But one of the things was, I had said that in November that for December I was going to try out. The problem I'm having is the closer I was getting to the month of December and getting ready to start my monthly budgeting. What at first made sense and like, okay, I could do this, ended up not making sense and like, I can't do this. So girl, I'm gonna kind of have the best of both worlds. So I initially called myself writing out a monthly budget so that I could just do it that way. I found one particular video that felt like at the time it was like really easy. Okay, I can see how I can tweak this and make this work for me. But every time I would go back and look at, because I did it outside of my journal, and so every time I would go back and look at the separate sheet, I'm like, it ain't giving what it was given when I first did it. And so I'm a little bit, I don't know, I don't feel confident about it. And maybe it's just me being stuck in the way I do things. I am a believer that if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. But at the same time, I'm not going to say it's broke, but I'm saying that it can be a little better. And with that being said, I just don't know how to, I don't know, girl. It's something, maybe it just ain't registered. I don't know, but I can't seem to make it make sense for me, for my budget. And so with that being said, I am going to do a little bit of both, if that makes sense. So I'm still going to do my fixed expenses the way I do them. And I'm going to try to attempt to do the, like the variables, on a monthly thing. So baby steps, girl, baby steps. Okay. So that's how we're going to do this. And then I'll explain a little bit more as we get on into it. So when I did my monthly spread, decorating my spread, I kind of went in and wrote some things that I already knew. And then I recently just put Jeff Davis, girl, look at Jeff Davis. Okay, don't play. Jeff Davis is down to 183.15. If you've been watching my videos, then you already know me and Jeff Davis like the tussle. Okay, and so we getting this, is the colder months are coming, just like we predicted, and so that the bill will go down, which means once we get a few months in this low range, we're gonna go ahead and jump on that levelized billing train. Okay, so we're gonna play it, we're gonna ride it out. And so far, I have what I have, and we gonna move forward. Okay, so let's get into it. So my monthly budget is what I'm going to be doing a little bit different. So my fixed expenses, I'm gonna do it the way I've been doing it, but my variables is what I'm gonna try to do monthly. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and just get into what I'm talking about. All right, so my let's go ahead and so my budget goal I'm predicting an income of, let's see, 7,600. And you know what? I think I'm gonna write with this just in case. So I'm predicting the 7,600, and okay, and that's how that's gonna go. All right, so let's go ahead and write out our fixed expenses. All right. And so this is what my fixed expenses is for the month so far as fixed. So we have mortgage, which is the same, my daughter's car note, my truck note, internet, our cell phones, Jeff Davis, which is our light bill. We have Progressive, which is my insurance. The total is $447.65, but I pay half. And my daddy pays the other half. So really I pay $223.82, but just in case anything was to happen and I have to pay the full thing, I always put the amount here. Affleck $76.69. Our security, it's Fortiva, which is the equipment for security. That's one bill. And then Vivid, which is the actual security company, is another bill. And so I just combined them to get the amounts together instead of taking up two lines. And so that's $84. And then the water bill, girl, if y'all remember those months that they was charging me $2, $10, and all of this, girl, and then I get a bill for $165.61. I called them and it was like, so I called them and I was like, I've been getting these bills for like $2, $10, and I pay a little bit more because I knew something wasn't right. And then eventually I get this bill for, well, I went online and I saw that I owed $165.61. Actually, I saw that I owed what it was. I saw that I owe $157.87, but she said it was $165.61. So I'm like, so what happened? And she was like, well, it's showing that for the month of September and October. September and October, you didn't have any water usage. I said, wait, what? It's showing you didn't have, did you use any water for September and October, ma'am? Ma'am, so I ain't been washing my ass or dishes? Yes, ma'am, I have been using water. Would you be, we live in this home? What are you talking about? Because they didn't give a reading. Girl, y'all playing with me. Y'all playing with me. You want me to, whoever reading the meters, I ain't want to say take no money out of nobody's pocket, but your ass is fired. Because You ain't finna be playing with my money. If it's come down between me and you, it's gonna be you, okay? I'm gonna need you to get it together or go back to training. Ma'am, I've been using water, okay? I've been using water and ain't no goddamn ain't no way. So either they being lazy and didn't read the meters and saying that they did, and now I'm the one paying for it, but whatever. So anyway, she said is 165.61. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that out the way. And then we have Centerpoint, which is the gas. Now Centerpoint, for some reason, for the month of December, is actually due November 31st. And I know that's not November's bill because November bill was due November 1st. So girl, I don't know. But so that I just put December 1st because I'm gonna go ahead and pay that this week and then that'll be done. So that's $37.14. All right, so my other expenses, excuse me, which would be so this is the part that I said I was going to do a little do a little change, and I'm trying to figure out still how I want to do this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to write it out the way I usually do as far as what I put over here on my other expenses. So I'm gonna write that in black. All right. Girl, that look nasty. All right, so on this side is basically just how so this would be debt. And it's really like, but yeah, that's what this side is. So what I'm gonna do, I don't really, some of this, like this card is really just subscription, so nothing, there's no balance right now, but at the end of the month it's probably gonna be like $2.99. Same with these two, and this one is just gonna be $5. So, but I just wrote out everything. So here is fixed expenses and debt. How do I want to do this? Okay, so what I'm going to try to do as far as monthly budgeting is I'm going to do my variables as for monthly. And so what I'm going to do is I have at the beginning of each month, I have these financial goal sheets, and I write out financial goals at the beginning of every month. So for the month of December, because I'm trying this monthly budget out, that's going to be my financial goal. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this sheet this month. I'm going to utilize it for writing out a monthly budget for variables. So let's see how we're going to do this. So this is going to be variable expenses, monthly budget. All right. So we know that we have groceries. We need this. All right, so groceries, I used to do 300 a week, but I've been trying to cut back. And so the last few weeks, I've only been doing $150, and that seemed to be working okay. But only if I meal plan. So I'm gonna do, so if I do 150, that's 600. We actually have, so for, this is I guess what they call it, a magic month for me. In a sense. So my weekly paycheck is not, it's the same before my extra income. It's a magic month. So do I want to do 4 weeks, or do I want to go ahead and do 5? So groceries, let's just write everything out first. So groceries, like I say, we usually do 150. So I'm going to stick with the 4 weeks, and then if we do have anything over, what do I want to do that? I'm gonna do it. All right, so 150 times 5, that's 750. So we're gonna say for groceries, our budget, do I want to do that? I'm a what if type of person, and that bothers me. Oh, okay, we gonna do 150 times 4. And that's going, so I'm gonna stick with what I've been doing and see if it's gonna work for me. And if it doesn't, or I could budget for the 5 weeks, but if it doesn't, that way I can budget for the 5 weeks, but still try to do it with the 4 week to 600 a month. But if I have to go over, then that extra week that I budgeted for would not put me out of budget for groceries. Bam. So that's what we're gonna do. So did that make sense, what I just said? Did that make sense? Okay, so we're gonna do, I don't know, I hope it did, $750 for groceries. Now, $60 is what usually fills up my tank, and I usually do that you know, every 2 weeks, because I work from home, so I don't really go in my kids, I don't have to like bring them back and forth to school anymore, because the youngest one, she gets, the school bus picks her up right in front of the door and drops her off in front of the door. The oldest one drives, so like I don't have to do that. So that helps saves on gas. The only thing I really do is, you know, run my errands on the weekends. And yeah, so $60 is what fills my tank up. And then in between the 2 weeks of my pay period, like, so I do $60, and then the next week I may have to just do $30. I may. 60 to that, and we're gonna budget $180 for gas for the month. Household, I usually go to Sam's and get like my paper towels, tissue, and laundry detergent. So I just did paper towels and tissue, so I know I'm not gonna have to do that for the month of December, because that usually lasts me like almost 2 months when I do like a month and a half. So I'm probably not going to have to even do that, but I probably will have to read up on laundry. So for detergent. And then eating out, I've been trying not to eat out, but eating out, I'm going to budget $100 for the month. And let's see, miscellaneous is just any miscellaneous that when I cash stuff my wallet, I do have a miscellaneous envelope. And so I'm going to budget, I usually do like $20 in there. So if we're going to budget $80 for miscellaneous. And all right, and then so savings challenges and sinking funds. So let's see, for the month of December, we know that we are contributing to two savings challenges, which is emergency and Rack City. And Rack City, so I'm gonna say for Rack City, so I'm gonna budget for $50 for Rack City. Emergency is, each truck is $25, and so I want to do at least $75 for that challenge. And then we have, so inside of emergency, we have that pills and potion, and I tried to put at least $10 in there. So I'm gonna try to put 30. And so what I'm doing is I'm trying to see how much I need overall, but I'm trying to decide, should I do it individually? But then what if I change what I want to contribute to? As long as I stay in the amount, then I should be good. So maybe I should just do it overall. Because if I try to do it individually of my goal and I decide I want to contribute to something else versus what I initially said I was going to contribute to, that's going to throw me off. Am I making this too complicated? All right, and then car maintenance, I want to do, that's so I'm going to add another, 20, King, 20, Georgia, I want to do 25, school, 5, Roblox, I'm going to do 80, a lock, 25, broke besties, 20. All right, so we at $350 right now. So let's just roll with that. All right, so for savings challenges and sinking funds, we're gonna do $350. So 350, and then for debt, okay, so this is what we looking at. $750 in groceries, $180 in gas, $60 in household, $100 in eating out, $80 in miscellaneous, $350 in savings challenges and sinking funds, and $750 in debt. That's gonna drive me crazy. I don't like this pen. Like, I don't like the way it writes. Okay, $750 in debt. Girl, my debt is about the same as the groceries. Shit. Girl, I miss. So, girl, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Because ain't no way. Why I'm spending that much a month in variables? Is that what's supposed? Is that what monthly is supposed to do? Make you ask yourself that question, girl. Why am I spending $2,270 a month in variable spending? Why? I mean, of course, $350 of that is going into sinking funds. Should I have included that in variable? I would think so, because yeah, because it would make sense. I think these are I don't know, maybe I'm making it more complicated than it has to be, and that's why I'm not really understanding this whole monthly thing. I'm gonna push for 600, but if I go over, then at least I know that I budgeted for a 5th week. So drop down in the comments and teach your girl something, okay? This is what it is. So for the month of December, this is what my variable expenses is. So when I'm doing my budget overview and cash envelope stuffing, I need to keep retracting back and making sure that the previous weeks, like, I need to take into consideration what I've stuffed the previous week to make sure that at the end I don't go over the amounts that I allocated. So that's pretty much how I see the monthly budget working for me. Like I said, I'm a paycheck to paycheck budgeter. That seems to work for me, and I just wanted to try out the monthly to see kind of like girl, what, the only thing I didn't include in here is that damn ticket, y'all. Remember, the ticket was $231.53, so I gotta pay that this month before the damn court date. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. All right, y'all, so that's it for this video. If you like this video, if you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you could be notified each and every time I upload. And I will see you beauties in the next video. Bye, guys.